weight. It's I think most are familiar with this Spectra material that we've been using for 10 years. And the Spectra is the white yarn. And Spectra, or Dyneema, it's called also, same stuff. It's very slippery. When you laminate the Spectra, it will just pull out. So the Spectra is wrapped on the black polyester yarn, and the black yarn is there just for the bond. So when you get a puncture, the polyester will break, and the Spectra is pretty elastic and will stop the tear from growing. This cloth, the yarns are in there only for the tear strength. They're not there for stretch strength. All the stretch strength comes from the film thickness. And one thing I don't know if people have realized, but there's many different film thicknesses used in windsurfing sails. And of course, the thicker the film, the less stretch. The problem with film, of course, is that it's quite brittle and breaks in the sun. 300 hours of sun, and it's done. And in the UK, you're still getting UV through the clouds, but maybe not quite as bad as other places. But so, if people want to make their sail last, they've got to keep it out of the sun. Like, to come down to the beach and just rig up in the morning when there's no wind and wait around while your sun's baking, it's not good for your sail. Here, slightly different principle. It's got much thinner film and stronger yarn in there. And the yarn is Technora, which is an aramid in the Kevlar family. And everyone's familiar with Kevlar, you know, it's orange. Kevlar has problems in the sun. It breaks down quite quickly and also doesn't like flexing. So it's not that Kevlar is not the best material for windsurfing sails unless you sandwich it in between plies so that it's got protection from the sun. So this material is an aramid similar to Kevlar. It's made in Japan by a company called Teijin, which is the DuPont of Japan. And it's got better UV resistance and better flex strength too. And it's quite a bit more expensive than Kevlar too. Kevlar is already quite expensive.
Is it much lighter than the other stuff?
Yeah, it's interesting. It looks heavier, right? But it's about 20 to 25% lighter. So, like I said, on this fabric, we're relying on the film for the stretch strength. And here we're relying on the yarns. So it's got, this has like 1 yarn per inch. And here we've got 4 yarns per inch going up the length. And then the film thickness on this is 4 mil, 100 micron. And here we're only about 60 micron. So we're a little more than half the film thickness of that, which...
how does that make the sail feel? How does the sail feel?
What it does is it's stretching 40% less up the leach. And anytime you get stretch, you're going to obviously modify the profile of the sail. So having a less stretch, what I notice is when the gust hits and when I'm thinking, okay, now I'm gonna feel the backhand, it doesn't. The sail just stays stable.
So it's deliberately you left to strip there so it's well stretched up right the front end?
Actually, the reason I've done that is I'd love to make the whole top Technora, but the Technora, because it's got only 2.5 mil of film, it doesn't have the needle hold strength that this cloth has. So this is so that the sail is strong here, because you know, there's so much load when the sail is downhauled across those seams that this will pull apart. I made sails with it without the X film here, and I just wasn't satisfied that it would be strong enough. Well, what's interesting is that, like, so the sail, when I design it, it's sort of divided into these 3 sections, right? So the foot batten is real basic. It's just got curve at like 30%, not too deep, and it'll be similar in all the sails. And then the head, because it's so twisted, you can see that batten sort of got shape going pretty much all the way back, same as the head batten. It's got to just hold the leech in. But the middle here has to be designed in a way that you suck the shape out of the back of the leech and accentuate the shape forward. And so the sail's kind of breaking off, you know, above this batten, that's where the neck and the twist is. So you don't put a lot of draft forward.